Shalom Yasharallah, Kal Halal Ahaya Bahashem Neshaya Barakatha Ruach HaKadesh. I'm King Obadiah bringing to Yasha'el Israel the truth of Yah. To the 12 tribes of Yasha'el, I have found obedient Gentiles in the Ten Commandments 3 times. In Exodus 2 and 2, the Ten Commandments was given to the 12 tribes of Yasha'el Israel by Yah. In Exodus 20 and 6, in the second commandment, the Ten Commandments is given to all men who keep Yah's commandments, which goes back to the Most High is no respecter of persons. Those who keep the Ten Commandments enter in. Those who keep not the Ten Commandments enter not in. Moreover, the Ten Commandments condemns all the Gentile nations for their sins against Yasha'el Israel. Yet, on an individual level, it's every man for himself regarding the Ten Commandments. So verse 6 is where obedient Gentiles are found who keep Yah's Ten Commandments. Exodus 20 and 8, the fourth commandment. Remember the Sabbath day to keep it holy. Commandment number 4 is where obedient Gentiles are also found a second time in the Ten Commandments. Remember the Sabbath day. Isaiah 56:6. Also the sons of the stranger that join themselves to Yah to be his servants, every Gentile that keeps the Sabbath from polluting it and takes hold of Yah's covenant. For my house shall be called an house of prayer for all nations. All people is regarding all nations. So the sons of the stranger, which is the sons of the Gentiles, who keeps the Sabbath and takes hold of Yah's covenant, goes back to the fourth commandment of Yah. Remember the Sabbath day to keep it holy, which is referencing Yasha'el Israel first and obedient Gentiles last. The third time obedient Gentiles is found in Yah's Ten Commandments is Exodus 20 and 10. But the seventh day is the Sabbath day of Yah. In it thou shalt not do any work. Thou, the 12 tribes of Yasha'el, nor thy sons, nor thy daughters, thy manservant, nor thy maidservant. The manservant and the maidservant is a double-coded verse. It is referencing a Yasha'el Israelite manservant or maidservant to another Yasha'el Israelite. It is also referencing a Gentile manservant or Gentile maidservant to the 12 tribes of Yasha'el Israel. So manservant and maidservant is also referencing the Gentiles. Nor thy cattle, nor any Gentile stranger that is within your gates. This is where obedient Gentiles is found in Yah's Ten Commandments a third time. And this stranger is talking about Gentile strangers, because the 12 tribes of Yasha'el was already mentioned all the way up to the son and daughters. Even Yasha'el Israel manservants and maidservants to other Yasha'elites of the 12 tribes of Yasha'el. Likewise, Gentile manservants and maidservants is also mentioned in the same verse to Yasha'el Israel masters. The strangers that is within the gates is obedient Gentiles living among the 12 tribes of Yasha'el Israel within our gates. So then, the Gentile strangers of Exodus 20 verse 10 is referencing obedient Gentiles of the Ten Commandments living among the 12 tribes of Yasha'el Israel within our gates, which means these are not regular Gentiles, but obedient Gentiles to Yah's Ten Commandments within our gates among the 12 tribes of Yasha'el Israel. Therefore, to the 12 tribes of Yasha'el Israel, obedient Gentiles is found 3 times tribes in Yah's 10 commandments. 1. Gentiles that keep Yah's 10 commandments. 2. Gentiles who honor Yah's Sabbath day. 3. Gentile manservants and maidservants to the 12 tribes of Yashael, Israel, that dwell within the gates of Yarushalayim, Jerusalem. These are Gentiles who dwell within the gates because they are obedient to the Most High Ahaya Bahashem Yeshaya, the 10 commandments, and the 12 tribes of Yashael, Israel. Tam Yasharallah, Shalom, Yashael, Israel.